Hopefully you can hear me better now, fire signs. But yeah, as I was saying, I feel there's a need here for you at this time to really step into your authenticity, your true self, your just to sing your own song. There's something about your uniqueness. That's what I wanted to say. There's something unique that you offer the world that nobody else does. And perhaps you have not felt confident enough to express that up until this time. But Spirit's definitely coming through here with a message of, with the entropy card as well, needing to, it's almost like you need to shed an old skin and birth the new. And part of that process will be, really showing the world your true, authentic, unique self. Like I said before, there's something that you bring to the world that nobody else does, fire signs. There's an energy you bring to the world and to the people around you in your world and the world that nobody else does. And I feel like you'll know what that is. We all have our special gifts and talents. And the ram energy there, there's a real fiery energy right there. But there's also, I'm being very, very drawn to the flowers. So it's kind of like there's a softness to your fiery energy at this time. It's like Spirit's coming through saying, yes, show that fire, show that energy, be enthusiastic, take action on things. But with the flowers there, I feel like Spirit's also saying, just don't be too gung-ho. Perhaps step into this, what feels like a shedding or some sort of transformation, or even perhaps rebirth of a new self. Step into that gently. Take it step by step. The world may not be ready for your uniqueness all at once, if that makes sense. So it's probably going to be a good thing to gently introduce the world to the real you. And that's what I feel is coming through with those oracle card energies. All right. Hopefully things are going well with my mic and you can hear me all good now and I won't have to re-record this. But yeah, let's shuffle the Lenormand and see what messages, guidance, advice comes through for you at this time, fire signs. I really love that message of morning song for you and singing your own song and stepping into, your true authentic self. One more shuffle. You'll notice, fire signs, I'm a different kind of reader and that doesn't bother me. So if it doesn't bother you, I do read my cards slightly, very intuitively. I do take into account the keywords, but you'll notice I do read differently, and I read differently with Lenormand and I read differently with tarot. Whatever I use, you'll notice it may be a little bit different, but pay attention because the messages, guidance and advice can be super, super helpful and resonate in your life and help you. All right, so our first pairing, we have the man and the coffin. Interesting, that came up for water signs as well, but with the female person card. I don't really assign a gender to the people in my cards unless I strongly feel there is a feminine or male energy, or masculine or feminine energy, sorry. Otherwise, it is just, they are just genderless. They are just people. So we do have some sort of loss, some sort of ending, some sort of illness, some sort of energy like that connected to someone, whether it's you or someone in your life, fire signs. And we do have the moon to go with that. So I feel like this could be causing you to be in your emotions right now, whether it's pertaining to you or someone around you, whoever is going through this, what seems like a challenging situation at the moment. Someone's in their emotions about that. What else can you share with fire signs at this time? We have the Tower, fire signs. Okay. So there's a very strong energy coming through with what I feel is career and stability. So if things, I might get another one to go with that, but if things have been a little unstable, and we have the doorway here. If things have been a little bit unstable, or you've been unsure in the career department, there's an energy here of stability. So things will turn around soon. If that's not the case, there is also an energy here that there could be, because we've got the doors here. So this looks like this is all about choices and being presented with, what looks like two options here, but it's sometimes, it can be more, but generally two options where you're going to have to make a choice. So there could be something to do with career where you up level within some sort of job or career, where you get offered some sort of promotion perhaps, and then there comes, a need for you to decide what you're going to do, basically. It could be an offer to move to a different department or something like that. And, then you need to choose, do I stay where I am or do I take the offer of the promotion? I don't feel anything negative connected to this. So, needing to make a choice is not always a bad thing. It could be a very, very good thing. So there is that message that has come up for you at this time, fire signs. I feel it's going to be a good change within career. What else for fire signs? We have the magnifying glass. And the lilies. I might get one more to go with that, so I know. Get more information on the magnifying glass and the lilies, Spirit, please. Okay. So I'm getting an energy of something that's hidden and needs to be looked at closer. It may be a very odd message, but there's something connected to sexuality here. So like any messages, any guidance that comes through, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I feel like there's a hidden energy here that needs looking at or looking into more closely, and it does have to do with sexuality. An example that's coming to mind is just be careful. Just be careful sexually, guys, who you share your energy with. We don't want to be picking up any nasty diseases or anything like that. And that's where I'm going to leave that message. But yeah, the general guidance there is to look a need to look closer at something, perhaps. And with the book, it could be something that's hidden and you can't see right now. But it also could mean that you need more information. And I do feel like it is connected to sexuality. Let's get connection. Yeah. It could very much have to do with somebody you recently slept with. All right. Interesting message there. Let's get one more pairing. Spirit, what else do you want fire signs to know? Look, the connection card just came out again. It did not want to be put back in the deck. What do you want to let us know about this connection? Important messages, communication, and confusion. So fire signs, there's an energy here of a communication from it's the bridge, so it's a connection. So it could be a friend, it could be more than a friend, it could be a relationship, it could be an ex, it could be family. Take it how it resonates. There's an energy here of receiving some sort of communication or message from someone you are connected to, basically, have been connected to or are connected to, and it may leave you with a bit of a sense of confusion over what to do, depending on what message or communication comes through from them. Bottom of the deck, love. So this message, I feel, is going to come from somebody that you either are in a relationship with or were in some sort of connection or relationship with. Everybody's situations will be different. I'm just passing on what's coming through. So yeah, keep that in mind. Fire signs. Let's wrap up this reading with a card from the Angel Prayers Oracle by Kyle Gray. Spirit, what message do you have for fire signs to wrap this reading up? Oh, that one disappeared. Message for fire signs, please, Spirit. Your message. All right, you have change and transition. Wow. Okay, it says, thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. Okay, so let's read what it says about this card. All right, change and transition. There you go. This is something that may come about from the communication you hear. There could be change on the way within some kind of relationship. You have fire signs. trying to find this thing. All right, it says, we're going to read the general meaning and then we're going to read the expanded interpretation and then we're going to finish the reading. Okay, it says, you're going through some changes right now and you may not be enjoying them, but please be assured that they are for your highest good. Change is a natural process and we are constantly moving through different levels of development and experience so we can grow. Allow yourself to relax, knowing that the angels are supporting you through these changes. And the expanded interpretation of this card is, change can be a challenging process, especially if you fight it. Know that you are supported at this time and that the changes really are bringing blessings into your life. You may be faced with the feeling or fear and not knowing what the next stage is, but there are plenty of doors opening. That's interesting. We did have the doors card, didn't we? There it is. But there are plenty of doors opening and opportunities being presented to you. You can't make this up. Allow yourself to let go and welcome the new and exciting energy life is bringing to you. Interesting. Okay, fire signs. Well, that's what I have for you in this reading. I hope that there was something that resonated here with you today, and I will hopefully see you in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.